Our peak pose this week is pyramid. So for level 1, here we practice for pyramid pose, a heel to heel alignment. Sometimes you'll hear feet hips width apart. It doesn't really matter how you like to do it. Here we do heel to heel, typically because sometimes we'll come from like a shorter high lunge. And if you're coming from a high lunge, which we do like to have our hips in line with our heels, then you just pivot and place your heel down. Now you're in heel to heel alignment. That's why we do heel to heel. You're gonna bring your palms down and you're in your pyramid pose, okay? So this one, there's a lot you can do in this pose. The general intention of this one is to lengthen your right hamstring. And so you're going to hear people say, keep your hips square, so on and so forth. And that's gonna help pull this left hip forward, right hip back, which will help pull your hamstring a little bit further. Right now, my feet energetically are pressing away from one another instead of towards one another to give me some stability. Then, level 2, I do a micro bend in the knee. A lot of people probably can keep it straight. I micro bend the knee, help get myself into a reverse prayer. From here, belly button in towards the spine, again for stability. And then eventually you're gonna bring your chin down to your chin, or chin to your shin. My gaze is kind of forward. It probably should be a little bit more tucked in. And I do have to bend my knee. I know my back's not perfectly straight. That's kind of the general aim you're going for. So this would be your level 3. Level 4, you're gonna pop those toes and then draw your chin down to your shin. And that's gonna be your pyramid pose. I guess the tip for this one too would be thinking about length. So like, how can I get my forehead towards my toes and then chin down versus like kind of just rounding forward. This will help create a little bit of length in your spine and ideally get you deeper into it with more stability. A fun transition for this is after you're in your pyramid pose, right, and you've got your level 4, you can come down and instead of putting your hands back down, do a nice little grip. Try to keep that chest right on the thigh and come up and take yourself into a toppling tree. That is helpful because your body's already in that alignment. You can kind of just sweep up into it. And now for our assist. So now she's down. She's got her level 1, looking really solid. For this one, as I'm assisting, I'm gonna offer her stability on this back leg. I'm gonna take my inner thighs, place them around her thigh, again, just to help keep her stable. Take my left hand, just a gentle press forward on that right hip. Right hand, a gentle pull back on that right hip. And then she can go ahead and go into her level 2 if she'd like. Bringing your hands to reverse prayer. Yep. Wonderful. For this one, if you'd like, you can go ahead and wrap her under here. Now her spine is nice and flat, and I can rotate the shoulders back. There we go. And then again, now she can start to press down. She's pretty flexible, so I'm gonna take my right hand and pull it back, and I'm gonna gently take my left hand, place it just above her sacrum here, and do a gentle press forward and down, just to help give her a little bit more length in that low back as she starts to draw that chin towards her shin, and then eventually she'll lift that toe. Nice. Okay, amazing. And then again, let her come all the way out of the pose. Find her stability.